Letter number 10, Duality and Oneness. From the pain and love anguish hole in earth, a truth emerges. Duality demands and reveals separation. Oneness remembers union. Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. And then there are days like today where all I wish is to crawl in a hole in Mother Earth and die. The days where 9:30 p.m. is way too far away, where I gotta go down to the immediately next thing. The next sentence I write, the next sip of coffee I take, the next noise I hear, the next breath I take. Turning off everything else, just running on backup. There is nothing but essential energy to pass through time. How do you say yes to that? You don't. You just exist. It just happens. I was thinking today about the lifetime where someone threw me off the cliff and I realized that they did me a huge favor. I didn't have to deal with any of the human pain. I went straight back to the source knowing, and I didn't have to experience or deal with any of this pain. Oh, how I wish someone threw me off the cliff now. But that would just be too easy. Instead, I have to keep breaking down my walls, one unworthy, unkind, unloving brick at a time. I woke up in panic. I always wake up in panic now. There's no moment of stillness. There is no tiny moment. As I wake up, I'm already in pain, heart racing, burning. So I shake for a bit, like when you rock a baby. I rock myself to move the energy some. Sometimes I lay there not wanting to get up to face the day. I knew right away how today was going to start. I already knew last night when I cried myself to sleep, which I do almost every night. And if I don't, I usually wake up and do it in the middle of the night. You would think, well, I would think it would be better by now, but no. Every time I even think about the wall you built in between us, I cry. Every time you are actively maintaining that wall instead of trying to break it down, well, that's how it feels to me anyway. Today, I have nothing. I got my period last night, which is ironic, another earthly thing. I can't even have babies. Why do I bleed in the first place? So today, I will crawl into earth and let it consume me. And while in there, I will miss you and love you and pray for love and light to enter your heart. Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Your half birthday, according to the calendar. Today is the first sun emoji you sent since April 9th, which was the text day. After a couple of tough ego days, Gerard was here yesterday to deliver one of his master teachings. The first one happened the day before I came to pick up my stuff. Yesterday's was just as life-changing and impactful as the first one. I call him Master Gerard now, and I view him as my own Yoda. I have never been able to have a conversation like this about life and where I am and us and you and how I am being affected and what I see and what I don't see with anybody else in the world. But you, not like this, as you and I are not able to talk about us now. He would finish my sentences and illustrate some analogy and validate everything I said in such a way I have never felt more connected to life and the truth. It was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, like not a regular human interaction, but literally including the force and the spirit. It was insane, I cannot explain. In there he said, gosh, I would love to talk to him, as in to you. So if you ever need Gerard, he's willing and able. Anyway, Gerard in some way helped solidify and confirm my truth. It's interesting because I need that and ask for that because certain parts of me keep doubting. There is almost always some level of doubting unless I am truly dropped in the knowing in the present moment, which happens enough, but then the doubts always creep in. So as I was sharing with Gerard, the pattern of duality and oneness began to emerge everywhere throughout our conversation. the polarities, the extreme polarities of the dynamics, not only within myself, but also between us and everywhere around us. It's been popping up everywhere, including black and white, male and female dogs that keep saving my life every day. When I woke up again in panic this morning after a night full of extreme physical pain, full of blood, secretly hoping I was going to bleed out, I was back in anguish land. When I finally got up for the first time, I put your shirt with the hands on, made coffee, and sat down to pull some cards. I pulled 2 of cups, unity, union, connection, 2 hands intertwined together becoming one. The last card I pulled was Ace of Cups, new beginning, new emotional offering. From duality to unity, Gemini season, duality, the new moon tomorrow, unity, as the sun and moon align in the same space together. Me in your shirt with 2 hands at the heart space connected by 1 arm at the root, at the womb. As I watched all that unfold in front of me, and as I am making the connection further sinking into my connection with spirit and truth, I dropped into meditation. More insights coming in, more connections being made. New moon ceremony presents itself and offers itself back to what Gerard offered showed up as a part of that. As that is happening, I am also sending some Reiki, prana, love, and light, force, whatever you want to call it, your way. I do this almost every day. Not every, but most days than less. More days than less. The light comes through the ground and into the heart and all the other chakras also. And then from the heart, mainly, it shoots out of me whichever direction I project it. So I send it to your heart. Sometimes to the front, sometimes to back. Either direction it goes through. Pure white light. Pure light and love vibration frequency. This morning was very strong. I gathered my intentions for my new moon ceremony, again referring to few things Gerard mentioned that my ego would not allow. But they came from spirit itself, so who am I to doubt the messages? It's interesting also because when you hear the truth, you know it's the truth. And later, when you doubt it, you know that's fear and ego because the truth itself has a certain vibration that you now know. Yes, the ego, at least my ego, will always try. What if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? What if he actually really does not love you? Well, then I guess I will deal with it when it's in front of me. Anyway, I finished my meditation. Panic attack is over. I was able to put out the fires in my physical body, and I proceed to read your book. For the first time ever, wearing this t-shirt today, after meditation and some serious energy, 2 of Cups and Ace of Cups, and as I'm reading page 45, you text the sun emoji. And I witnessed the precise moment. Now, please, explain to me how I'm not supposed to believe in us, in our love, in true love, in oneness and duality at the same time, in progress and growth and solution, in reunion or new version of our union and connection. How do I not believe? And yes, you are still choosing life without me now, and that's okay. You have to come to your own belief, and I have to sit here and wait in the extreme polarity of you doing everything you can to separate from me, while the actually answer is actually in the connection. And I just have to sit here and fucking take it because you need to get there on your own whenever you get there. And I hate every minute of it because I want to be with you. We deserve this because everything we went through. It's going to be beyond anything either of us can actually imagine. It's literally in front of us, we just have to take it. There are 2 rings, 1 silver, 1 gold. They are not the same, yet they fit each other perfectly. 1 masculine, 1 feminine, 1 bigger, 1 smaller, and they reside apart in duality. They will be connected again to create unity, balance, wholeness, oneness once again. And at some point, they will separate again, perhaps parted by death, only to reunite someplace else. See, I have an agreement with the universe. I cannot screw this up, and neither can you. There's nothing I have to do. There's no wrong choice or action. I can't screw this up. No matter what I do in any given moment, as long as I am in integrity to my heart, to the level of my knowing and understanding, I cannot screw this up. And I innately deserve, by the mere fact of showing up, breathing, loving, and facing my limitation, I deserve it all. I deserve all the love I can imagine, all the crazy, romantic, I will never let you go, show up at my door in the middle of the night, wake up with a ring on my finger, I want to give you the world love. I deserve it, and I will live it, and I give it, and I receive it. All of it. And call me crazy, I don't care. That is what I want. Dancing in the kitchen, making love on the island, swimming in the ocean while building our passions side by side. Duality and oneness, just like the hands on a t-shirt. Black and white, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. You and me. Without two, there is no union. Without union, there is no duality. Two sides of the same coin, two extremes, one balance. And again, maybe the universe will send us separate directions. My energy can no longer initiate. My energy has to be wanted, needed, invited. I will respond to love and light. No matter what, I will look past all the pain and hurt and darkness. But it has to be chosen. I choose you. I choose to be connected to you for the rest of my physical days on this earth. That far I can see.